Hello, you. It's me. And this is apparently an interview that Gypsy did recently, possibly today, although you know that sometimes on TV they, film a little bit ahead of time. But they are talking about her book coming out today and that she is doing a signing on Friday. And let's see if you notice what I'm noticing, because I think you do. They're talking about Gypsy and how she's about ready to pop. Her child is supposed to be born in January. But look at her baby bump. Where is it? Now, of course, that's not the only issue with this interview. It was a quick interview. I love her. You could tell that everything she said in this interview was rehearsed big time. This, by the way, comes to us from WWL-TV. The title of the video is Gypsy Rose Blanchard talks about her life and tell-all book. Sure she does. Tell all lies. Again, her time to stand, no. As I've said before, she needs to sit down and shut up. But there's clueless... I don't want to be rude, because not everybody has time to research. This journalist, whoever she is, should have, because she's still pushing out all the lies that Gypsy is trying to push right now. And maybe that's what Gypsy wanted. She wanted to get somebody who was clueless and who wouldn't do their research in order to be able to look stoic when she talks about her new book that has new insights on her mother and her childhood, etc., etc. Ugh. I wanted to puke listening to this. Listening to this journalist, quote unquote, ask the not tough questions and just buy into everything that Gypsy said was disgusting. It was awful. But I still keep looking at that baby bump. Where is it? I mean, you can see a little bit of tummy there, but she is 8 months pregnant, or around thereabouts, right? And she's small. She's like 4'11". She's not a big girl. So how is it that her baby bump isn't bigger, and yet in other pictures it's protruding way out? I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. I can't believe... And again, as I have said previously, people wear pregnancy differently. And I understand that. But there's so many pictures of her with this round baby bump, this big, perfectly round baby bump. And then you see her here, and it's just not there. What'd she do? Like, slide it to her back? Slide it to her hips? It's just not there. I'm not confused, but I am, if you know what I mean. Like, never put anything past Miss Gypsy. But I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And it really is disturbing in this interview, watching how the lies just fall out of her mouth so effortlessly. Unbelievable. She's still running with that thing that her lawyer made up about the Munchausen by proxy, which, wasn't. About her abuse, which didn't exist, at least to some degree. My opinion, allegedly, whatever you want to say. It is my opinion that it's all bunk. And a lot of it, at least a lot of it that I've seen, not everything, but a lot of it has been proven false. The fact that she had unneeded surgeries is baloney. Otherwise, why aren't the doctors being sued? Why aren't the doctors being, have their degree, they don't take away their degrees. They're just not allowed to practice medicine. Why are these doctors still allowed to practice medicine if they did surgeries that she didn't need? Where's that? Nothing. And from all accounts of what other people saw, Dee Dee did everything for her. The problem is I think Dee Dee spoiled her. And she's a psychotic individual who has a lot of mental issues. Gypsy, I mean. She's got a lot of mental issues, which do come with her microdeletion chromosome syndrome. I was looking it up online, and there's a lot of issues that come with it, including mental issues, mental problems, behavioral issues. Sorry, my mouth is really dry. Yeah, it comes with a lot of things. And they're all the things that Gypsy is, was, and probably will always be. So what is the upside to this? You see her, oh, she's so genuine and lovely, and oh, just a wonderful guest. I want to see the protest. Again, no violence. Nothing like that. We are not going to go down to Gypsy Rose Blanchard level. No crimes. But we do want to be heard. I wish I could be there. I would so be there if I could. I want to see the protesting so big and so beautiful. Maybe sing a few songs like We're Not Gonna Take It. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot better songs than that, but you know what I'm saying. I want to see songs sung. I want to see people happy, having a good time, maybe having a hot cocoa while protesting this store. And again, a nice civil protest. We are not criminals like Gypsy. We are good people who just want to be heard. Because honestly, it's our time to stand. It is time to stand for Dee Dee. Was Dee Dee a perfect person? No. She was a thief, and she was a liar, and she did commit fraud, but she didn't kill anybody. I'm just saying. And she did it all for Gypsy. She risked going to prison for Gypsy. And how does Gypsy thank her? By planning her demise for 2 years. You notice that the journalist, if you go to see this video, the journalist never asks about how is it that you planned out your mother's demise for 2 years, coaxed a young man who is mentally deficient enough to be on permanent disability into thinking that he helped her to pass on. You know, how is it that he gets life and you get nothing even though you masterminded everything? I mean, there's a question that I'd certainly like to hear. But anyway, don't be bothered by these kind of interviews, these little fluff pieces. I mean, yes, we know the truth. The truth has been proven. Gypsy's lies continue to be debunked. We know she's a liar and she's a bad person. She's a criminal and she should stay in prison for life. Get poor Nicholas out. But don't be bothered by all that, because there's going to be a happy ending to this. I promise you. She thinks that she's above the law. She's going to get caught. She's going to do something and she's going to get caught. Just wait and see. I'm convinced of it. She's way too hot-headed and too stubborn to not do something stupid thinking that she can get away with it. But for all those people out there who are going to be protesting her book on Friday. Again, make a day of it. Go over there, have some hot cocoa, sing songs, have a good time. Have a good time despite her and because of her. Let her know that we do have backbones. Unlike what Christy said, we do have the balls, the proverbial balls in my case. We do have a backbone, and we will make sure that people know she's not trustworthy and worse. And if you think about it, all of this is probably going to really tick her off. And maybe she'll do something stupid and go back to prison. Maybe we can have it happen sooner than later. I don't know. So there is a positive to this. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to see it. I want to see it so big that the news covers it because they have to. I really want to see it. I hope you guys do it. I hope you do a great job of it. Again, make it fun. Make it light. You're there for an important reason. But don't let her harsh your Christmas vibes. Keep the Christmas vibes going and just let them know that we're not going to sit around and listen to her lies anymore because we've had enough. Get her angry, get her doing something stupid, get her back to prison. That's all we need to do. Just do that. We really don't have to do anything except enjoy ourselves and laugh at how ridiculous she is, thinking that we believe anything she says. That's what we need to do. We need to just laugh in her face and say, we know who you are. We see through you. You're not a good actress. You might think you were. Maybe in the past you were a cute little kid and people believed you. We don't believe you now. We know. And you're not going to get away with this anymore. People aren't falling for your ish. We're done. We're done with that. Remember, keep it fun, keep it lighthearted, but let them know that she is no good and that wherever she goes, whatever she does, we will be there to make sure to tell everybody who she really is. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I may not be able to go to the bookstore, like I said, to the signing, but I'm here to tell you who she really is. And so are all the other lovely YouTubers who are out there, all the commentary channels who are telling you who she really is. Listen, listen. Let's put her into her place, which is away from view. We don't need her influencing people. We need her to go away. Now, prison would be preferred, but if nobody is paying attention to her, nobody listens to what she says anymore, we just let her fade away. That's what she needs. That's what she needs. She's done. Let's make sure that she's done and that she won't have that celebrity status and that in a couple years' time, let her work a real job. Let her work Walmart or a fast food place. Those are hard, man. They run you ragged in those places. But let her realize what being a real person is. Because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of her. I'm tired of her dumb, stupid lies and deceit and manipulations and betrayals. Fuck her. Let's be done. Let's make it done. Anyway, that's all I gotta say.